what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. How we doing today, guys? What's up? What's up? Good to see you guys in here today, man. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, so I mean, the stream title probably gives it all away, but there won't be any videos today, guys, dropping, unfortunately. I was working on a lot of stuff yesterday, and none of it was quite good enough. We almost got an Angels deck to work, but it wasn't quite there, and sort of was running out of time in the evening, and I didn't want to stay up for another late night, so I took the family. We went to the park and played tennis and stuff like that, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take the day off and just stream. We'll do a little 2-hour stream for you guys today, and we'll do something a little bit different today too. We're gonna look at some of the deck lists that we've been working on, and some of the struggles I've been having with them, and see what sort of nonsense we've been up to. So anyways, how's it going this morning, man? What is up? Yeah, we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 7 failed deck lists that I want to show you guys. When I say failed deck lists, I mean they're pretty cool, but they don't quite win enough. So we're gonna go over all those today, and maybe you guys can help me out with them. Who knows? We'll see. Happy Friday. Yes, happy Friday. The weekend is here. Made it here early today. Let's go. Hit that live and go crazy. Let's go. What's up, TJ? What's up, True Mac? How you doing? Jack, thank you for the 1 year. Let's go. Jack just hit a year with the Mardu Mob. That's what I'm talking about, man. Thank you so much. What's up, Swayze? Morning to the mob as well. Let's go, dude. I think you just got your second. Is it? Yeah, you get your second star on the 1 year mark. Let's go, dude. That's awesome. Appreciate you for the support for a whole year, man. Good morning. It's card slamming time. Howdy, y'all. What's up? What's up? All right, let's take a look at some of these deck lists, man. Let's see what's going on. So we'll see what sort of nonsense we've been up to as of late, and you know, go over some stuff. So first up, I want to talk about calendar. We'll take some of these into the play queue too to show you guys what we've been up to. So the calendar deck, man, if you guys are familiar with this card, it's a really funny win con, and it basically allows you to deal 1,000 damage when it reaches 1,000 calendar tokens or whatever, and it doubles every time. It's a really cool card, but this is basically a Bant control deck that is trying to get like things like the speaker and the plan to untap all of the calendars and your lands and all that kind of stuff, and just, you know, redo it over and over and over again to try to speed run it to that 1,000 counters really fast. This one was really close. We were very close to getting this one done. We'll show you guys in the play queue, and we'll check out each and every one of these decks today, man, just to show you guys what we've been up to show you guys I ain't messing around when I say I've been up to some weirdness, man. Hey, let's go, Ink, with the 1 gifted membership. Ink, that's so kind of you to gift a membership to the community. I appreciate that very much, man. Shout out to Ink for the love. Are you gonna try that similar deck from the top 8, basically Ramp, Riddler, and Craterhoof? Are you talking about, is it Simic? I've seen that deck quite a bit. 40k subscribers, haircut reveal. I mean, there's really nothing to show. I mean, I've got hair. It's just really thinned out, and it's like if it's messy right now. I can't show you this morning, but it's really not a big deal. I just got a big forehead. I like to wear a hat. I wouldn't be surprised if I do go bald like down the road, but I'm not there yet. But we're thinning out a little bit. I just like wearing the hat. We are pretty close to 40k subscribers though. That's pretty crazy. I didn't even think about that. Work doesn't normally allow to watch the lives, but I have watched your videos for years. Appreciate you as a person and content creator. Keep being you. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the kind words. That means a lot. I really appreciate that a lot. No worries, man. No worries on not being able to watch the lives. Appreciate you watching the content, honestly. Yo, everyone, hope You're all chilling today. Is today's stream going to be better than the last stream's climb was? Probably if we end up climbing. I'm going to show you guys each of these deck lists first, though, and see if we can pop off with them in the play queue before we go to ranked today. But yeah, I mean, hopefully it's better. I think we're down to like 94% as of yesterday trying out some of this nonsense. You know what? I can't even answer these chats anymore. The cats chats, man. Hey Swayze, hey Mob, happy Friday. Happy Friday, man. When is the TMNT pre-access event? It's going to be Wednesday. The Wednesday that's coming up soon here. All right, we're gonna go with the plan first. I know the 3 split ups is a little bit crazy. I didn't know what we were up against, so you just never know. But I really like this card a lot. I think it's a pretty big engine piece to the deck, so I decided to keep it. Probably not the smartest thing to do, but that's okay. We got to stock up. Oh wow, that's not good. Well, that's not good at all. Okay. Well, that's not ideal. Ayrton, thank you so much for the Marty Mob membership. I appreciate that. I hope I'm saying that name right. Ayrton, I really hope I'm saying that right. But thank you so much for the Marty Mob membership. Welcome to the team. I appreciate your, your support. I really do. Thank you for that. Oh my God! And then Loon Max just drops 10 gifted memberships. Are you kidding me? Loon, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. Please, guys, if you guys got gifted a sub especially, please show some love in the chat to Loon. Unbelievable. Thank you so much for that. Sorry, guys. I'm just thinking right now. You guys got me all flustered this morning already. How many games does a deck have to win for you to consider it video viable? Well, here's the thing. That's actually a really good question. I don't really cover that a whole lot, but like yesterday I was playing my Angels deck and I climbed it all the way to the top 1400. And then I lost, I want to say 3 in a row. And usually about the 3rd time in a row, I'm like, I think I have to scrap this. That's when I start thinking about scrapping the video. And what I'll end up doing too is I'll just play it a little bit more. Just to see, I'm like, is this a trend? And then if it's like, when I say I'm thinking about scrapping it, it stays in the bank, right? And then I play a few more games, and if I lose even more in a row from there, I'm like, I'm not gonna post this video because clearly the results aren't what I want them to be. And so I don't want to post something because even when I do have something, in my opinion, that's really, really good, I get called out like, oh, this deck's not good, yada yada, whatever. And so I don't like that. So I just don't post videos that I personally can't seem to get a win streak with. I gotta see at least a 70% win rate for the actual video, and then overall just not be terrible after that. All right, so we're not doing very well here, but that's okay. We've got the calendar and we're on tapping it every time, so sure. Doubling up. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do it again though. Don't have enough mana, but that's okay. The opponent's moving really slow, which is actually helping us out a lot here because I need to move slow. Oh my gosh. And then Slim, I thought that was just another alert for the gifted. Oh my gosh. Oh, and then Soggy, what? Dude, you guys are going too fast. What is happening right now? Hold on, let me go in order. Soggy Cilantro with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Soggy. Always hooking it up, man. I appreciate you very much for the support, brother. And then Slim with 20 in the super chat says, I came to watch the chat go crazy today. Watching you play Magic is just a bonus. Oh my God, you guys are insane, man. I forgot to tap my land. Nice. I appreciate you guys, man. I really, really do. I really appreciate that very much. You guys are way too kind and generous, man. We just started too. You guys are gonna get me all worked up, man. I need to focus. I need to focus. Oh man, I don't know what to do here. It feels like I should probably just, I don't know. I should probably get rid of that, right? I'm drawing terribly right now, guys. Like, we are drawing so bad, it's not even funny. What I really need to get is like a what is it, a Tezzeret? I need to get a Tezzeret really bad. Let's go, mob, rolling out. I appreciate you, Looney, man. That's so nice. I've been wanting to throw out some subs for some time. Swayze puts out some great content and deserves it. Well, I appreciate that, man. That's, I don't know if I ever could say I deserve something like that for, you know, posting content on something I love doing, you know, but that's really kind of you to say, man. I appreciate you. Soggy Cilantro always coming through too, man. Always doing something crazy around here, man. You guys are just... You guys are the best, man. You guys are the best. I don't deserve this community. I really don't. 2 treasures from the opponent right now. They're gonna probably try to do some sort of reanimation, it looks like. No, they go for another treasure. Okay. Man, I should not have kept the hand that I had. This is not a good showing for the deck list, but I mean, you guys get the idea, right? The calendar doubling up its abilities. You know what? If they want that, I'm gonna force them to tap those 3 treasures and get rid of them. That will deramp them pretty heavily here. Yes, they did it. I'm honestly kind of happy they did. They just lost 3 mana permanently that they would have otherwise had at some point, you know? Makes my No More Lies a lot better moving forward too. Arden in the graveyard, that's not good. Another land, of course it is. All right, we'll start out by... I gotta hold the counter spell, right? So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to just let this do its thing. I think we got him though. I think they're just a little bit too slow here. I think the Arden is gonna try to come back this turn, and I'm gonna counter whatever it is they try to get it back with, and then you know, double up on this again. On tap, hit it again. So we'll be able to do the calendar, I think, 3 times next turn. Now that we finally have the land. Here we go. Reanimation spell. Maybe not. Maybe not. Ah, I see. There's their win con right there. Zombify. Here comes Zombify. Okay. Let's just tap everything because I want the calendar to maximize the counters that I can get. All right, here we go. Calendar time. They say good game. Oh, that's perfect. That's actually perfect. Okay. I do have to give up at least 1 more trigger on the calendar, which is a bummer, but that's okay. 288. Let's go. Almost there. I had to play the Authority of Consuls because if they zombify again, they just win the game if I don't. So we got to make sure we're able to protect ourselves. Got to make sure we protect ourselves. Hey Swayze, love your content. Greetings from Costa Rica. Hey, let's go. Shout out Costa Rica. I've been wanting to throw out some subs. Oh yeah, we just read that one. I'm really interested in trying to build around the Krang card. Krang. Oh yeah, the colorless 9-drop. That looks really fun. It does. I don't know about that, Soggy, but thank you. Have you got any deck list ideas for the TMNT pre-release? Nothing yet. No, we haven't really fully dove into that. I'm gonna do that this weekend. What is the next set to cycle out? Bloomborough and when? The next cycle. Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't actually know top of mind when the next standard cycle is. All right, so I think we win, right? Let's do this real fast. Pretty sure the game's over. GG's. All right. So that's the deck. I mean, you didn't really get to see a whole lot of it, but let me show you guys one more time the deck list before we move on to the next one. So that one was in the works for a little while. It was doing okay, but there are some obviously problems with it. But at the same time, we didn't get to see a lot of the cards that I was trying out, which is one of the new ones, obviously the speaker. This card works really good in this deck because it allows us to search for the calendar. Well, not the calendar. It allows us to search for a creature, right? And discard something. But what's really nice is it can untap another target permanent. So it kind of plays into that game plan a little bit. And then I did have a 1 copy of Forensic Researcher, which is what the speaker is supposed to search up. It pulls the Researcher, which can also untap other permanents. And then Tezzeret untaps permanents. The Unstoppable Plan untaps permanents. So the idea is to just basically use the Enigma Jewel, use these guys, and then just untap it a bunch of times and win the game extremely fast. But that was a lot slower than I would like to have hoped, but that's okay. Up next, we've got, I mean, I don't know if I want to play it, but Mono Blue Aggro is another one we were playing for a little while, which is, you know, trying to just get down otters really quick, self-bounce the otters back to your hand a bunch of times, you know, just tempo them out. This one's not super exciting, but it is Mono Blue Aggro. We were trying that one for a little while. This one, shout out to the Discord for this one. I don't remember who we were talking to in the Discord about this one. If you're here, definitely take credit and let me know. But it was the Nexus of the Skull Spore Nexus. This deck is really cool, man. It works off of really cool big creatures that sacrifice and then turn into tokens after the fact. And there's a lot of sacrifice stuff in here. This one's really fun. I want to show you guys this one really bad. We're going to jump right into a game with this one. This one is like really cool, but man, does it not win on the ladder because the ladder's just too fast, man. It's too fast and this deck is just a little bit too slow. Did you see my comment about adding the lasting Tarfire in your enchantment deck for extra burn when you add counters? Oh yeah, I did see your comment about that. I think we talked about that. I actually ran into somebody yesterday playing that card. It's pretty cool. Next rotation would be Lost Caverns, Wilds of Aldrain, Murders, Thunder Junction, Bloomburrow, and Duskmourn. A couple of good sets we're losing there. I thought they would release a set less exciting than Spider-Man, and then they wouldn't release a set less exciting. There's a new saga that exiles and makes a copy 3 turns. Imagine 3. Yes, I know. That's what I'm saying, Soggy. That's the card I'm most excited about so far that I've seen. Okay, this hand looks actually really good. This is about to be a really good game. This is about to be a good one. Yeah, that'll be a big shakeup in the meta. Yo, how we doing? We're doing good, man. Thanks for asking. The sagas are pretty strong. I agree. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. I agree. I think the sagas are pretty sweet. Let's start out with this so I can draw some cards and stuff like that. But it looks like the opponent has counter spells. Fun. I mean, I did just play counter spells in the last game. Can't really complain too much about that. Okay, let's try to get down. Let's try to get this down. He's so for real right now. Might have to play another one with this one. Our hand was so good though. I would have really loved to get this game plan rolling here, but the opponent just being a fun police right now. The fun police are here. Of course. If I would have played the land, we would have been fine. Not a really fun matchup for this one. Okay. Nice. That'll work. That will work. No, 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 no. Just take damage. Okay. No attacks. We'll make a block, which means we will create a token. Ancient one, I can draw and discard a card, which we can drop this off. A serpent. That's fun. No attacks, really? Ooh, that's actually really spicy. It's actually really spicy. Okay. Let's just attack. This should be fun. Oh, this is gonna be really fun. Double the power. Bang, bang, and then it becomes another 16/16 body. Love to see it. Love to see it. Could get bounced though pretty easily. We'll see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How are you gonna stop this? Sure. Ooh, that's not good enough, unfortunately. How about 32? How about 32? Oh my gosh. Yes, sir. That was fun. That was fun. We didn't get to do a whole lot with that one, but at least we got to see kind of what it was working towards, right? There's some other really cool combos I want to talk about with this one. So the Soul Tie deck here, it's really cool. It's got, let's see. It's got some really fun things. So first off, these creatures right here, obviously they evoke, right? So they sacrifice themselves on the end step, which would then create another token of the same size that they were. But also, this card is something I want to talk about. This card works so good with the Nexus because you can destroy one of your opponent's creatures. They become your creature for one singular turn. And a lot of times, you know, I think to myself, this card's not very good because, you know, you return it to the battlefield under your control and then you sacrifice it, which means if it doesn't have haste, it's not swinging in for the most part, right? So how do you get value out of the creature actually being sacrificed on your side? Well, if you have this on this, you know, on your side, then when it sacrifices, it becomes a token of itself. Well, the size of itself, which is really cool. So if you take the opponent's creature, you basically yoink it, and then it becomes a permanent fixture for you when you have a Nexus down, which is so fun. But this deck is a lot of fun, just not quite there. Is that Rat's deck still performing well? Yeah, it's doing pretty good. Gonna actually get some work done. Have fun, homies. Excited to see the YouTube videos of these decks. Yeah, we're gonna try, man. I don't know if any of these are gonna actually make a video, but thank you for being here. Thanks for watching. All right, then we got dragons. Let me see. Oh yeah, this dragons deck is pretty cool too. I really wish this one would have worked. This one was like pretty darn good. It just wasn't good enough. Basically, doubling up on all the dragons, the cool dragons. We've got, you know, fun things like Airbend Ascensions for ETB effects, like off the Shrieker and the Stormbrood. We've got Momo for, you know, things coming in cheaper. We've got the Servant. So there's a lot of discount to these dragons, and I'll show you guys this one. This one was fire, but man, it wasn't good enough. That's kind of the name of the game for all of these decks, right? Just not good enough. You know what? I'm gonna roll the dice on the dragons one. Let's play it in ranked. Let's play it in ranked mythic. Let's see what happens. We might have to switch to a play queue to try it out again. We'll see. So one thing I went back to recently is that Rakdos Wizards. Ooh, Wizards is fun. Maybe I should check that out too, because that's a really fun tribe, and there's been a lot of really fun tribal things to work with lately. I've been having some success with it. Dream Giant Wizard is really good in the build. I gotta check that out, man. Abigail might go kind of hard in the Ancient Ones deck. Just a thought. Abigail. I'll look into that after this. Okay, we got a pretty good hand here. Let's drop this. I really actually just realizing this hand's not as good as I thought it was, just because these don't actually count for these guys. Oh no. I'm just realizing how bad this hand actually was that I just kept. Oh yeah, we're cooked. I was really gonna lean on these guys for the mana ramp, and I just realized these only work for the actual dragons and not these guys. They're not actually dragons. Well, that's unfortunate. The whole idea of this deck actually being good is when it can get off the ground fast with all of its ramp, but That last hand wasn't terrible. It was just a 1-land hand, but Momo might have been able to get the party started. All right, let's do Sarkhan. So Sarkhan is a human, right? Human druid. One, two, three. I think I'm gonna pass on that for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just don't know, man. Yeah, probably pass on it for now. That's so tough. That's so tough because it does discount the dragons by 1. You know what I mean? Maybe I should have played it. Maybe playing that was the right play. Burst lightning, nice. Okay. Into a trailblazer. Rip, I know, right? I'm legit playing wizards right now. Rakdos Monument has been my go-to deck lately with Moon Shadow. I've got a Grixis build kind of off of the Monument. It's kind of like inspired by the Rakdos Monument builds. Hey Swayze, do you have a PO box for supporters to send stuff? I want to start making hats for large melon people. That's funny. I don't have a PO box myself. Somebody's wanted to send me something before, which was really kind. If you really want to send me something, just DM me in Discord. My dad has a PO box, and I borrowed his last time, so I mean, you could do something like that. Man, what is going on with my draws here, man? I need lands. This hand was so good to start with, too. The black mage is ping, and you can cast the giant on 4. And on turn 5, you can play like the black wizard summoning or kill spell, and then when you attack, you can play it again for free, even if sorcery. Oh, I don't want to forget about Abigail. Abigail gives target creature flying, first strike, lifelink, and they lose other abilities. Oh, right. Abigail. Okay, I know which one you're talking about now. Trying it in that soul tie build, you're saying. Okay. Abigail in that soul tie build. I think it could be pretty good. Yeah, we could add Abigail to that one. I could see a world where that would make sense for me. Hey, glad to see another live session, Swayze. Thanks for being here, man. Let's go with this. I don't have a dragon to behold though, unfortunately, which is kind of crazy. We got Esper control. GG's, ladies and gentlemen, GG's. I mean, I guess they can't counter my stuff, which is pretty cool, but all right. And a land. Okay, sure. We'll choose dragon, obviously, for the roaming throne. They just played that land, right? Where has that indicator gone where if they just played a land? I really need that back. Dragon. All right, we'll have to play this for blue. And then I still actually am going to be short on blue sources. Okay, let's start with this. Blow up one of these. Blow up one of these. Let's go blue. And now we get to listen to the rooms make funny noises the whole time and hurt our ears. The Beza is a little bit of a, like a one of, right? Yeah, this is a mill deck. Nice. Fun stuff. See what I mean, guys? This is like, the list seems like a really, really fun game plan, and dragons are really cool, but this is what I'm talking about when it comes to consistency and stuff like that. Oh, that's actually a really good card to find. 1, 2, 3. You know what? Let's do this first. We'll worry about that next. I mean, Airbend Ascension's fun. Ink, thank you so much for the 1 gifted membership. I appreciate that very much. Wait, didn't you just gift one earlier too? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let me go back up here. I think it was Ink that did the 1 earlier. Yeah, you did the 1 earlier too. Thank you. Thank you for the 2 gifted. I appreciate that. 2 monuments is unfortunate. We've got 18. Okay, yeah, they win the game. Unfortunately, they win the game. I mean, sorry guys. I mean, we can Airbend Ascension. No, that wouldn't work. Let's just do this. They can't counter it. Swing in, draw a card here. The opponent mills me out a little bit. They're gonna exhaust this next turn. They're gonna exhaust for 22, put me at 2, and then they're gonna hit the other one. So I think it's over. Game's over, right? Oh yeah, definitely over because we draw a card. Very nice. I mean, we were gonna never beat control really anyways, but it is what it is. 1 second, guys. Hold on. And I'm back. Okay. Actually think I'm getting pretty sick. My throat's been hurting pretty bad these last 2 days. All right, we're gonna play one more time with the dragons in the play queue. I want to really see what happens when we actually get the ball rolling here. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna play the play queue. You can post on Discord next. Oh, hold on. Who's asking about Discord? Hey, Swayze, just got back into Magic after several years. I've been watching a ton of your videos and got some ideas and love your content. Do you take deck recommendations anywhere? Yeah, so there's a Discord for one, and then also we do this sort of live stream every last Wednesday of the month. So that would actually be the Wednesday coming up. Oh, we're actually not going to be able to do that this Wednesday because of the early access, huh? Usually the regular scheduled program is that we would show off some of your guys' deck list on the last Wednesday of the month, but this Wednesday is gonna have to be a little bit different, unfortunately, because the new cards come out. But yeah, if you want the Discord link, let me go ahead and grab that for you real fast. Discord, copy, and there you go. There's a Discord link. Let's get the Ascension down. Been working on my own deck since none of my friends still play Magic, and it's been hard to get a solid suggestion of feedback on it. Gotcha. Are you playing it in Arena? I mean, that's the best way, in my opinion, to do it. You know, play it in Arena a bunch of times and see how it goes. Let's choose red, because it will activate both of my lands here. Well, that's a bummer. I'm 1 mana shy of being able to do what I want to do here. The rooms bug makes it so hard to concentrate sometimes. Oh, I know. It's the loudest thing ever. We're like 20 updates in, they still can't fix the unlock sound effect. I don't think they actually prioritize it. I don't think they really know the severity of it or like what's actually going on with that. I mean, if they did, it would be kind of weird that they just don't fix it. It seems pretty simple. Because the thing is, when the rooms first came out, they didn't have that bug. That was not a bug that the rooms had when it first became a thing. It started later after an update, and so it's definitely fixable. Have you ever tried to combo with Avatar's Wrath for cast anything in your hand? Memory Weasel can't play from hand in a control build. I haven't. But I've played it in a shell where we were trying to do some really funny things with like Appa and like Overlords. That was really fun. All right, we can finally get down a dragon here. A really good dragon. Authority of Consuls. Oof. Okay. More dragons. Let's get this down. See you later. Do a little blocking with the other one here. We'll gain some life. Ooh, there we go. That's gonna be fun. I really want to do this stuff with the what is it, the roaming throne. I really want to find a roaming throne here as soon as possible. Throwing away another token, are we? I'm just gonna dig out that roaming throne as fast as possible here. That's what I'm looking for at the moment. We'll discard you. Behold my dragon. Come on. I know I can swing in with my other dragons. Trust me, I'm very well aware of that. I'm doing this on purpose. I'm trying to showcase the deck. I'm trying to see how far we can go. And really what I'm trying to do is find that roaming throne right now. It's kind of my priority at the moment. That's okay. Do a little draw. There it is. Roaming throne. Perfect. That's what I needed. Let's drop you. Let's get it down. Because I want to play roaming throne with the Shrieker. I think it's going to be so friggin' awesome. Dragons. But what else would we do, you know? Yeah, this is going to be awesome. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Come on, man. That's a bummer. Well, there goes that. That was quick. That was very quick. This would have been awesome. Man, they destroyed our Ascension, which would have blinked it a bunch of times. They destroyed the Roaming Throne, which would have done it a bunch of times. I was trying to keep them from being able to play, you know, anything, because they're going to be forced to discard their whole hand. But now, it's a measly 1 discard. Nothing crazy. Swayze, do you ever dive into best of 3? Every now and then. Every now and then. What's the deck's flavor today? This is dragons right now that we're working on. We're showing you guys all the deck lists that didn't quite make it this week. I missed the old Kaya avatar. I should actually go back to that. It's truly for it's just me being lazy. I do like the Kaya avatar better too. I'll put it back after this. I just keep forgetting. The avatars are so like not even in my train of thought. I just forget sometimes. I need to put the Kaya back though, because Kaya's the GOAT. This was like a seasonal thing I was doing, and its season is over for sure. It's like leaving my Christmas tree up. What is the significance of the name Swayze? The name Swayze significance, there's really not much significance when it comes to the Magic. When I very first started streaming, I played Rocket League, and my name was Hattrick Swayze, is a little play on words, and I since have stopped playing Rocket League, obviously, and play Magic now, and we just took out the Hattrick part and left the Swayze because it was a lot simpler to follow and figure out. But I didn't change it until I was like, you know, what is it, like 5,000 or 6,000 subscribers in. So I was like, well, it's about time I should probably change this and take out the Hattrick and just make it Swayze, because it'd be easier to follow. If I would have changed my name completely, it probably would have been really confusing for those who were following. Like, my entire channel name changes. All right, so I guess we might as well. No, is it really smart to use this ability right now, or should I just chill? Should probably just chill. Probably just chill. Rooms aren't meta, so they don't care. Yeah, exactly. Nobody's playing rooms except for me. Yeah, I'm in Arena. I went ahead and I joined the Discord, and I'm sure there are a ton of people who will be able to tear apart my deck. Yeah, absolutely. Just put it into the MTG tab, and I'm sure people would love to give you the feedback. All right, how about that? Opponent has another spell they can cast here at instant speed. Oh, that's what it was? Okay, that's fine. Well, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do like crazy fun things. I was hoping to, you know, obviously triple up on the triggers here, but if, as long as I can keep playing them, you know, one at a time, it's still just as good. just taking a lot longer to get to the point here because the opponent's, you know, kind of stalling out with all these priority sticks as well. Fair enough, fair enough. Who's gonna get there faster? Oh, never mind. I think that answers that question. Let's, I guess, yeah, let's just get this down. Let's get this down. All right, they may actually end up beating us here. All these sweepers have been a bit of a nightmare for us to have to deal with, and now they get a drawing effect, which is only gonna make the problem worse. Also, they can pump their tokens up pretty heavily here. Oh, nice. Keep it going. Keep pumping them up. Each token is now a serious threat. Oh man. I don't know. I don't know. I think we just scoop it here. It is what it is. I mean, we're just exploring ideas, right? So good on him. That was a pretty good game. I really wish we could have gotten the throne with my cards going at the same time, but it is okay. It's going to be pretty difficult to pull that off. All right, so that was the Dragons deck. Up next, we have a really wild one. This one is crazy. I'll show you guys in a second. Let me catch up with chat. Maybe you guys can decipher this while I talk with chat. Hold on. They can't fix the noise. They're too busy adding another 15 sets 3 months. Yeah, that's true. Swayze is no. What up, Swayze? What's going on, B Haley? How you doing? Swayze, I love your recent Boros Rats build. I tried it last night. It went 3-1. Gonna switch over to the ladder today. Let's go, dude. I love to hear that. I'm glad you're having success. They saw you trying to have some fun and said that'll be enough of that. A card I don't see played anymore, but still used, I think is busted, is the Starfield Vocalist. That's true. You're a big proponent of the Vocalist. I know you like that card a lot. Kaya, OG, Swayze. Oh yeah, we got to go put that back on. I'll do that right after this. How much do you spend for all these wild cards? Your deck output is insane. A lot. Too much. Way too much. But it's my job now, so I have to do it. So I'm not looking forward to this next set because usually I have a lot of gold and gems saved up, but I do not anymore because I unfortunately got pretty obsessed with these new land, or not new, but these style of lands, and I ended up switching all of my lands to these new ones, which cost me all my gold. I might build a mono blue mill when the new set comes out. What position do you play in soccer? I play indoor soccer, so the positions are a little bit more loose, but I really like to play like, so that we usually do like 2 back, 2 forward, 2 and 1 center. I like to play forward left side is my favorite. Catch and shoot, baby. Rocket League was better on PS3 with the older setup. What do you think? I actually don't have a PS3 or PS4 or PS5 or anything like that. I've always played on Xbox, so I'm not too sure. I built your Vivid deck and it almost broke my bank account. I bet, dude, that deck has so many new cards. TMNT is not going to be a popular set, to say the least. Yeah, I don't think it will either, but I don't know. I hope it surprises me. I've been wrong before, so I'm really hoping that it, you know, surprises us. Anyways, guys, this deck list today. So what are we trying to do with this deck? Oh wait, I'm missing a card in this deck. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Hold on. Wait, it's, am I tripping? No, it's not there. No, wait, Cavero though. Yeah, we do want Cavero, right? How do you spell that? Oh, it's AE, okay. What am I doing? Let's go 1 less of these, 1 less of these, 1 less of these, 2 less of these. Okay. All right. So the idea of this deck, guys, is pretty simple. Wait, where'd the Cavero go? Hello? That was weird. Okay. Anyways, that was weird. So the idea of this deck is to get to Trumpeting Carnosaur into the graveyard, Obviously reanimate it with Cavero, and then when you reanimate it with Cavero, it's going to trigger its discovering abilities, and the discover is 5. So everything in this deck you see here, it costs 6 or more, technically, with a little bit of a discounted front side that you can play or whatever. So in theory, you're gonna hit these 3 spells guaranteed, or another Cavero, but these 3 spells, they will copy the Carnosaur over and over and over again until you win the game and give wait, hold on, how does this work exactly? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, these all give haste already. Okay, so this deck right here is one that I went against on the ladder against somebody. This was also something I tried a long time ago that also failed. This actually made it to this video I called the cutting room floor, and I recently saw somebody on the ladder play me with this deck, and they beat us, and they were in like the top like 800, which blew my mind. So I figured we'd try it again and see what we can do. So let's try it out. Oh, hold on, before I do that though, let's switch back to Kaya. Let's switch back to Kaya. Where's my Kaya? All right, and then sleeves. What's our sleeves? Oh, this used to be my favorite. This used to be my favorite. Let's go here. Sorry guys, just, oh, it's already there. Perfect. Let's try this out and see what happens. This is another one where I couldn't quite get it to be consistent yesterday. Swayze, do you have weapons manufacturing deck? Yeah, we've done weapons manufacturing a few times. I see it lower on your screen. Cavero's being shy. Oh, it was dropped down below. Gotcha. I could not see it anywhere. That's funny. That may have been me. You just played. Really nice. Oh, perfect. Our hand looks phenomenal. This might actually be a turn 4 win here. I lost this deck once. It went bonkers. Yeah, it's crazy. This deck is insane. Like I said, we tried this, I want to say like, gosh, it was like 4 or 5 months ago, it feels like. We didn't have Cavero at the time. I was trying to do it with like a Zombify, I think. But anyways, it was really cool, but we obviously weren't able to get it to work very well. And just the other day, man, I ran into an opponent that just slammed me on turn 4. Play a creature, please. Yes. Yes. All right, I think, as crazy as it sounds, I think we already won the game. I think we might have won the game, guys. It depends. I mean, if we hit another... The only thing I don't quite understand is if we hit another Cavero and there's not another Carnosaur in the graveyard, how's that going to work? I wonder. Whoops. I wonder. About to find out, though. We're about to find out. I haven't hit the combo quite yet, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, see, it's another Cavero. Does the Carnosaur not exile from the graveyard? Is that... Oh, because it's not gone yet. Oh, I see. Okay, I see now. I see now. It's not gone yet. Okay. Got it. Got it. Nice. Okay. It's still on the stack. That makes perfect sense. Now I see why this works so well. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. A nice little turn 4 win here. Okay, another one. I mean, these ones we don't want. The Caveros we don't want just because they don't have haste. But these ones do. I will say this has got to be pretty annoying. Yeah, it's got to be pretty annoying to be on the other end of this. Holy cow, man. I actually need this deck list. It looks so fun. It is very, very fun, but man, I don't know about its consistency though, because the thing is you need to find Cavero to get the game plan going, and it's very hard sometimes to do that and have the Carnosaur in the graveyard. Carnosaur is easy to get to the graveyard because you can use its ability to remove, But it's hard to find both of those things in one game. Trade, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. Welcome. I know you're busy, man, but I would love to do some set preview content with another creator, and I can't think of a better guy than you. Something to think about. I would love to as well. Don't get me wrong, I would love to. I've had other people ask me that too, to be part of their thing. I can't promise anything though. I can't even promise myself what I'm going to be doing tomorrow with kids basketball and you know, all these things I got going on the weekends half the time. I like to even think that I would try to even see all the new cards and go over them myself, but who knows if I'm even going to do that. I hope so, but I appreciate the offer though. That's really nice. Not just now, but back in the day. I'm not playing today. Lost in chat, unfortunately. This is just silly. Yeah, it's a very silly deck. Super silly deck. I do need to go check out your channel though. Hold on. I'm gonna click on your name. Let me go make sure I follow your channel. Go to channel. Okay. Boom. Subscribe. There we go. All right, I'm subscribed to your channel now. I got to make sure I did that. I keep forgetting to do that because I know you've brought it up a couple of times in the chat. Okay, let's see here. Let's play it one more time. Should we try it on ranked maybe? Let's try it on ranked one time. Let's try it on ranked one time. It doesn't exile to the end. Yeah, I didn't realize it stayed on the stack. I was actually confused because when my opponent beat me with it, I was wondering, I'm like, wait, won't they find Caveros? I wasn't really paying attention once the combo got going because I knew I was going to lose. I wasn't sure how they did that, but now it's making sense. Well, I did find the Caveros, so I have to keep it, right? You would think. No vid, glad I caught the live. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. We're going to try to get you guys some sort of content today, man. I'm gonna make this deck just to laugh. That's fair, man. That is fair. If you need a good chuckle, this is a good one to try out. Lexicon, what's going on, man? Well, thank you so much. That's really awesome of you. Oh, no problem, man. No problem. I always like to support people who are trying out, you know. I know how hard it is to start off, so it's like, I got you, man. No worries. Let's do the exiling and draw. I think that's the best I can do right now because I don't have much. Yeah, I'm basically just looking for Carnosaur at this point. If I find it, we win. It's really that simple. I guess it depends too. What happens if we get too many of these? If we get too many of these in the hand and I can't discover them, you know? I don't know if that's going to be very good. Like, how many do I need to actually hit lethal? Let me do some quick math here real fast so I can find out exactly how many I need. So 20 divided by 4 would be would that be the math problem? So I would need 5 of them. Yeah, no, that does make sense. You need 5 to hit for 20 damage with trample, and maybe a little bit more because they could probably block a little bit. That's not too bad. That's actually pretty easy to get because there's how many? There's 8, 9, 10. There's 12 of them. Oh yeah, we're fine. I definitely misjudged that. Oh, you know what? Actually, I want to do this. I gotta go find the Carnosaur. Yeah, there's plenty. So you can actually afford to pull quite a few of these, actually. Well, that's annoying. What a jerk. They let us pump mana into it before they took it. What a jerk. Alrighty. Come on, Carnosaur. Sheesh, pal. Sheesh. Wait, how much does it cost? 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's not gonna work. Come on, Carnosaur. Well, I'm guessing the rest of their deck is probably gonna be pretty flash heavy, so I expect this not to resolve. Yeah, cool. You know what though? That might work out in our favor. Because what if we do this? Get back my furnace for next turn. That seems fun. That worked out. We'll take it. Hey, down to 5. Okay. So for starters, you gotta go. Okay, so that landed. My guess is this is not going to land, but we'll try it anyways. Man, I am dying here. It's like my allergies are always so bad. I hate it. Okay, we lost. Unfortunately, the opponent did hit us with lethal this turn. Bummer. Well, at least you guys got to see this one in action and see it actually perform pretty well. Up next, guys, I think we're gonna play Angels. This is the one that was actually pretty darn good. This is the one that was almost a video. This took us into the top 1400 for a very brief moment, albeit, but it did hit us in the top 1400. It works off Momo, Giada, obviously the Angel package, but there's Mardu colors for both the Annex and the Aurelia. Aurelia can end the game on the spot, obviously, and then the Annex is a great way for us to gain life and trigger the Exemplar and some of these effects. And then the core, of course, acts as an Angel and a Demon for the Annex. So this deck right here has been up and down, but for the most part, I think it's got a more of a winning rate than a losing rate. So let's see if we can climb a little bit with this one. See if we can do a little bit of climbing here. Just joined. We're playing Reanimator. Yeah, so we've been playing a lot of really funny decks, Firewater. We've been showing off all of the deck lists that I've been working on all week that haven't been making the cut, and they've all been really funny. So we've gotten like calendar wins, we've gotten reanimation decks, all sorts of stuff going on. So opponent gets to go first. This hand looks good though. Aven Interrupter be Haley. Yeah, that card is nuts. That card is annoying. That deck is really just annoying. Dang, 3 streams in a row. That's crazy, man. How are you doing today? I'm doing great, man. I'm actually feeling a little under the weather, but I'm doing good. Looks like we got another control player. I don't know what this sort of meta shift has been lately with all these control decks, but I'm not liking it. I'm really not liking it at all. Okay, it's reanimation, which means it's probably... Oh, okay, Moonshadow. Never mind. I take back what I said. This is fine. This is fine. I can live with this. I am actually gonna just take the vault. I thought for sure this was gonna be some sort of control deck, so I'm glad it's not. The vault is back. Yeah, the owl being worse than counters. Yeah, I mean, it does hit you too. It's like a counter spell that also hits you in the face. Oh my gosh, we're kind of slamming right now. Let's go. We got options, man. We got a ton of options. I think we're actually just going to do this and get the Annex down. I don't really know if that's the right call, but I mean, I'm setting up here for the future. And then next turn, I mean, maybe we can even... No, we can't play both, but we can get more counters on these, which is nice because these already got counters. Hey Swayze, pretty new to watching the streams, but been watching almost all your posted videos and had fun with some of your decks. Was just wondering if you ever play Historic. I don't play a lot of Historic. I do play Historic Brawl every once in a while, but not a lot. I would like to get more into that though down the road for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5. So if I played this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's do this. Another counter gets placed here. Go over the top and then play this. I cannot believe we drew another one of these. That's disgusting. Okay, so now we got a 9/9. I know we were definitely going overkill here. I think if I just played this, we would have won, right? I think I missed lethal. I missed lethal and I just let them win the game. Wow. That's what I get for playing with my food. I completely deserve to lose that game because I could have won that probably like 2 different times. But I refused to play Aurelia because I was just trying to stack. I was trying to stack more and more and more power so I could have a really crazy win at the end there. And I get absolutely punished for it. I get punished for that. That's on me. That is a 100% a win if I play that smart. Oops. Shame this man. Shame this man. I deserve that. I deserve that though. I definitely deserve that. Brutal. Yes, very brutal. I'm late, but hello everyone. What's going on, Cryonics? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. No worries on being late, man. Yeah, they count as angels and demons. It's nice. The cores are awesome. All right, we got the Momo and the Giada, so this should be a pretty good game. You would hope. Get into Aurelia immediately here, it looks like. All right, little chocobo guy. No worries. No worries. I do need to hit a land drop though on this next turn. It's kind of imperative that I hit one. I'd like to go with the core and then maybe like a shelter by ghost as well. Would be really nice. I'd have a 75% win rate if I didn't. Oops. that's yeah, I feel like that sometimes too. Oh, that's bad. Sometimes going for the overkill backfires. It backfires almost every time. I just can't seem to stop myself from doing it though. Okay, so that's coming in tapped, which means they don't have a snakeskin veil. All right, we're gonna do what I said I was gonna do, which is I'm going to. I want to gain more life than I want to do more damage. So I think what I'm going to do here is go Giada, tap, play the core. Sheltered by ghosts. Put it on the Momo. Take your little Hydra. Swing in and gain 2 life. I think that's better than I think that was better than trying to maybe swing in with Giada and the Momo first to deal 1 extra point of damage when I could have you know, gained life. I think that was better. I think gaining the life overpowers going the other way. Oh my gosh, Neil again with some more super chats, man. Neil with the $5 says Swayze is tuning decks and keeping up with all the chatters. When is it gonna realize that cats are all that matters? I mean, I think I've realized that at this point. I think I've realized it. If you don't go for the slam, then you don't get no glory, but boot to the face can be a response. That's very, very true. Very true. I definitely deserve that. I definitely deserve to lose that game. All right, so I mean, next turn, in theory, I could play the Aurelia. Oh, now it makes a little bit more sense. Hold on. Now it makes a little more sense. This would come in with 5 power, so it'd be 5, 10. Wait, let's do it again. That's 5, right? Yeah, so 5, 10, and this would be just a 2, so it'd be 2, 4, so 14. Oh, we got him. We got him. We got him. See, that's what I should have done last game. That's what I should have done. But I was sitting here trying to stack up points so I can hit him for 1,000 damage. Is core the best common from the set? Is it actually a common? I didn't even realize it was a common. If it's a common, then absolutely. Here's an idea. You open 1 pack and then you have to take 1 rare, 1 common, 1 uncommon from the pack, and they could and make a deck with it. And then make a deck with it. Is that what you're saying? Is this the infinite? Is this the infinite? No, there's no infinite in this one, no. I think your brand found you, Swayze. That's fine. I'm a big cat guy, so I'm cool with that. I wouldn't have it any other way. If my whole family, including myself, wasn't deathly allergic to cats, we'd definitely have them. I grew up with cats and I love cats. Cats are the best. Ooh, that's not good. Let's do Angel. Let's go Momo into Giada. All right, so they've got mana ramp, so do I, but I don't have my big payoffs. They might actually have theirs. We'll see. We'll see. Would you rather get a sub or get the money a sub would cost? I'm not too sure what that question means. Would you rather get a sub or get the money a sub would cost? Yeah, you're gonna have to elaborate on that one. I'm a little lost on that one. Let's go ahead and pay the life. And I mean, this isn't gonna be as good as it would have been because we lost out. We lost out on the Giada, which would have gave me that counter. Bummer. Vibrance is already down. Oh yeah, this gives the mana. I forgot about that. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. This is kind of fun, man. This is kind of fun playing the deck list that hold on one second. So I'm just trying to do some quick math here real fast. Hold on. What time did we go live? We went live at 9:30-ish, right? Yeah, we'll go to like 11:30. That's good. What was I saying? I forget what I was saying. Forget what I was saying. Arctic, thank you so much for the $5 in super chat. I appreciate that very much. I am extremely interested in seeing you use your dragons deck. Hopefully you have Sarkhan. Keep up the good work. Yeah, we did actually use the dragons deck a little while ago on the stream, probably like 30 minutes ago, but it did not perform very well. It did not perform very well. I mean, I'm willing to try it again before the stream ends for sure, but we'll have to take it to the play queue for sure. Let's go ahead and drop this. This and this. I love that the Valkyrie gets triggered off of the cores as well. Thank you for the 5 though. Seriously, I appreciate that a lot. I want to make sure I make that clear. Let's get this in there. We'll block here. Oh yeah, I was saying the deck list. I'm actually really excited that today's stream was a little bit different. We can mix it up with some of these fun deck lists, man. Just trying out some new things. It's a good time, man. It's a good time. I like showing off my projects that I've been working hard on that I haven't quite gotten there yet, you know? It's nice to show them off. They mean, would you rather someone member or dono the 5? Oh, I see what you're saying. I mean, I don't have a preference either way. It's whatever you'd prefer to do. I mean, it'd probably make more sense to do the membership just because sometimes you'll get, you know, you'll be able to unlock exclusive content and stuff that you wouldn't otherwise have. So I would rather you guys get that benefit, you know, but. All right, wistfulness getting doubled up on with the Roman throne is kind of crazy. Come on, there's no way. See, and that's the problem with this deck. When we do lose, it's because it kind of just fizzles out. Like if I lose the Giada there, like it just it fizzled out there. It's just bad, bad all around. Which is a stronger tribal, do you think? Dragons or angels? I'm probably going to answer that pretty confidently with angels. I think it actually dominates dragons right now, in my opinion. I've done both. Dragons just don't. I mean, there's a form of dragons that's very, very hasty that, you know, probably outperforms in the aggro department than the angels. But I mean, we just saw yesterday we lost to somebody playing angels in the top 400. I haven't seen anyone playing dragons at all, ever. I see angels a lot more, which I think is a sign that it's probably better. Man, if I hit one land drop, this hand could be good. One land drop. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, to join, it's $4.99. It would be rather someone join and donate 5 instead. It makes you more money. Oh, I'm not worried about that, man. I want you guys to, you know, do whatever you feel like you want to do, and whatever gets you the most value. And that's why I said the membership's probably a lot more value for you, right? But B Haley drops a 5 anyways and says, Swayze, if I send you the 9 lives deck, would you try it? That's the one that you said is historic, right? Is that the historic deck you're talking about? You can definitely send it to me. If I have time to play it, I will on my free time. What should I do with this hand? Should I prioritize? I should probably prioritize this, right? So let's get this down. Seam rip. And we'll take out this guy here. Seems good. Could really use a Sheltered by Ghosts. Extra videos are nice. Dragons have way more flexibility. See, Andrew, I don't know if I can agree with that though, man, because I feel like with Angels, you've got yourself a lot more good early game spells. Like the Valkyrie is a really good example of that. Like when it comes to dragons, I feel like the only good dragons are playable at 5, and I feel like that's way too expensive. Now I know there is the dragon that can be warped in and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I do know there's some stuff you can do to kind of mitigate that, but for the most part, dragons are very expensive and they have a really high curve, which in my opinion makes them a little bit worse. All right, Momo. Okay, so we got Momo. We've also got the ability here to just, I think the smart play here would just do this so I can start gaining some life. Kind of reverse engineering the damage we've been taking. I think we can attack now to Burst Lightning. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play them next turn. Okay, so Shock. That's good. That's pretty good. I'm trying. Oh, hold on, one second. Someone just became a Marty Mod member. I want to make sure I read the name right. Added. I'm gonna read the back half of your name. I don't want to screw this up. I'm so bad at reading. What is wrong with me? The End. I'm gonna say The End. Thank you so much for the Marty Mod membership. I really do appreciate that a lot. Thank you very, very much. That means a lot to me. Thank you. I'm gonna go Momo. And I'm gonna go with Lyra, I think. So that way I can get the life link on the youthful Valkyrie as well. And we swing in for a lot. I think we can keep everything here back. That's fine. Anything with haste, not too scared of it. And then on top of that, we gain another 2 off of this. We're in a very good comfort zone now. This is good. This is very good. I'm sorry. I know. Let's go. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. ATI was the AMD was called back in the day when I worked for them. Oh, I gotcha. ATI the End. Oh wait, ATI the End. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. We'll say ATI then. We'll say ATI for short. Appreciate that, ATI. Thank you. Thank you for the Marty Mob. I'm so bad at reading, especially when these words are like stuffed together. It's like, I knew the last part was the end. I just couldn't put together the ATI part. I was like, a tethit. I was trying to combine it. All right, one more time with the Angels. One more time. Legend rule. So no, only one lives. Oh, are we talking about the dragons or something? Question about Aurelia. If I make a copy that sacrifices at the end of turn, do I get 2 Aurelias attacking? Yeah, no, not with the legend rule because they'd get, taken out. The only way you can make Aurelia copy is with a spell. We actually made a video on it very recently, but there's a spell that allows you to copy things and the legendary rule won't apply. Like the creature will come in as a non-legendary creature. Teamer dragons you can easily ramp. That's true. I mean, ramping is definitely an option for sure. All right, so we've got, I think I'm gonna play the core here. We've got maybe like a Eerie sort of deck. We'll see. Auras maybe. Dragons are being slept on. I mean, if you guys want to help me with my dragons deck, I mean, we can see. I've been struggling with it, man. I haven't been able to figure out the dragons as of late, man. It's been tough. Okay, I need something that I can put a Sheltered by Ghosts on, because now we don't even get the Lyra down on curve like I wanted to. Okay, sure. Guess it's gonna have to be the Annex for now. Okay. Why not? I think we're in trouble here. Use Nexus maybe? My Vivid deck is crushing today. Let's go. Hey Swizzy, have you messed around with the Bloom line bidding? It combos well with humans. I have not. Bloodline bidding. Bloodline bidding. I'm going to have to look that up after this one. Let's, I guess, just do this. They charted the course. Okay, sure. Yeah, I figured another Sheltered by Ghost was coming our way. That's tough, man. That's really tough. I mean, if I top deck a Seam Rip, I think we win. If I don't, I think we lose. It's pretty much kind of that simple. I just think they've gotten way too much value over these last couple of turns. Okay, so Angel. You know what I could do here? I could play this and then shelter their Shelter to get back my core, which would allow me to gain life off the Annex as well. Or I could lose. That's also an option. Losing is also another play line I could take. That's a fascinating choice, but I wouldn't have recommended that, but I think that was worth a shot, you know, losing. Oh, fun game. Dang it. I knew they had something. I thought it'd be like a protection spell, which is why I was going to target the Sheltered instead of the creature itself, obviously with the ward and stuff, but whatever. Hey, B. Haley becomes a part of the Marty Mob. Let's go. Welcome in, B. Haley. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Marty Mob officially. Happy Friday, Swayze. Wow, almost 300 watching. Congrats. Oh, really? I have 300 people here? That's crazy. I turned off the thing so I can't see it, but all right, let's take a look at the Dragons deck again. You guys are telling me Dragons are busted, but here's the deal. The way I've been treating Dragons as of late has been more of a Jeskai build, right? I have seen the most popularized Dragons deck right now is Boros. Boros is the one that's like, oh, everyone's playing. They took it to tournaments. It's doing well, yada, yada. And so I figured let's lean into the Boros, but I wanted to splash in the blue because I feel like with blue, we can add in some really fun dragons like the Jeskai Shrine Keeper, which in my opinion, out of this deck, this card does the most for me here. This card does literally the most. It draws me a card, it gains me life when it hits. It's really nice. And then it also, you know, opens up for a River Regent to, you know, draw and bounce some things. I do think Airbend Ascension might be too much because I'm really just trying to bounce the Shrieker to have it do its ability a bunch of times. But again, the Shrieker is a dragon that, in my opinion, for 5 mana, the value on this card is way more than most. And so I'm a big fan of this card. I'm thinking though, I don't know, man. It feels like we need... I want to say ramp, but like we have the Sarkhan to ramp, we have Momo to ramp, we have a Mox Jasper, we have 4 of these guys to make my dragons cost less. So we've got a ton of ramp in this deck, especially in the turn 1 and 2 slots. Maybe I need more. I don't know. Maybe I need more things to slow down the opponent. Maybe like a Sheltered by Ghost could be good. Maybe Sheltered by Ghost. Dragons just feels a little too slow. Exactly. That's kind of how I feel. I don't, it's not even that it feels so slow though too. It feels like we kind of run out of value in the late game. Like we run out of, you know, card draw and things like that. Especially when we get swept up off the field, like we did against that Boros player. Like we just kind of ran out of value. So drawing cards is a big one. I don't know. I mean, I guess we do have the Furnace though, and the River Regent, so I guess card draw should be okay. Spine Rock Tyrant crushes games. Do you mean Twin Flame? Yeah, Twin Flame, in my opinion, does crush games. You're absolutely correct, but it's another 5-drop. The 5-drop is just so heavily contested. I wanted dragons that can do something when they enter the battlefield right away, because it gives me, you know, that immediate value. This is pretty cool. It doesn't have haste though, and obviously, I mean, it could win the game when it comes down if we have other dragons, but again, the curve, we don't even start seeing dragons until turn 5. So a lot of times, I did actually have this in the deck. A lot of times when this comes down, it's the first dragon to hit the field, because this is technically 6 mana. This is technically 7 mana. These are 5 mana is the first dragons that are going to be hitting the field. And so Twin Flame Tyrant didn't really make sense for me on the curve. If I had like 2 and 3 mana dragons, for sure, this would be a good drop to try to win the game on the spot, but I'm not a big fan of that. Lightning Helix, that's actually a good choice. Lightning Helix is really good. It's actually a really good idea. Like a 4-of package of Lightning Helix, that could be solid. Spine Rock? I swear I just looked. Did I not look that up? Do I not have the card or something? Maybe I don't have it. Oh, I don't have it. Okay. This is a flying dragon from the new set with Mythic. Okay. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell with a single target, you may copy it. If you do, those spells gain Wither. You may choose new targets for the copies. Deals damage to creatures in the form of 1/1 counters. Okay. I can see this card being very good, but in a way different package, right? This seems like it'd be good with like this seems like it'd be good with more of like a dragons with like Shiko in it, you know, something that's really focused on bringing things back from the graveyard, recasting it, you know, instant sorcery package. This is more like tribal, leaning into the creature base of dragons, you know what I mean? You know what I could also play is the Rediscover the Way is a really good card, right? Rediscover the Way is actually a really good card. I love this card so much. What about using changelings for lower mana dragons? Yeah, but then, I mean, yeah, the changelings are good, but so with the changelings too, I've thought of that as well. So with changelings, right? So let me see. How do I explain this in the way that makes the most sense? So let's go to Voja, for instance. I like using changelings with Voja, right? Because Voja says when it attacks, it gets some sort of benefit and buff to the number of elves and the number of wolves that it has on the field, right? So you're going to get some huge impact from these changelings because they count for both, right? There are no dragons here. There are no dragons in this deck that say, you know, you get some sort of buff for having other dragons. They're just not. The best thing you can get from changelings is like using omen, or not omen, using like hold on, let me see, what's the word I'm looking for? Behold the dragon, right? Like things that behold a dragon, like Exhale and Caustic Exhale. These things can, you know, show off a dragon or whatever and get a benefit. There's also dragon. There's like these cards that, you know, return to your hand when you cast a dragon, but our deck doesn't do those types of things. It's not something I really want to lean into. Those cards are a little bit low impact in my opinion. Kind of, I guess, I don't know, but there's no cards here that say, you know, you get a benefit from having extra dragons. So I don't think that I'm going to lean into the changelings idea. Thank you so much for the $2 in the super chat, Arctic. I appreciate that. Dragon Speaker, Shaman, Fearsome Whelp, Dragon Orb. Yeah, I've seen all of those cards too. I don't know, man. I don't. So, Dragon Speaker, where's that one? Where's the Dragon Speaker? It's the Dragon Speaker isn't it this one? No, Dragon Master Outcaster. Am I typing that wrong? Shaman. Dragon Speaker Shaman. I'm spelling everything wrong, aren't I? Shaman. Yes, I am. Dragon Speaker Shaman. I'm thinking you're talking about this guy here, right? It's gotta be, right? At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 6 or more lands, create a 5/5 red dragon token with flying. I mean, it's a really cool card for sure. It's definitely cool. It's a little bit more, again, late game stuff. You need 6 lands for that one. What was the other one we were talking about? Dragon Orb. Yeah, so the Dragon Orb is actually pretty good. This card right here, as this one you're talking about, Fearsome Whelp, Dragon Orb. I think you're talking about this orb right here, right? This one is really cool because it gives everything haste, right? And it gives you a little bit of a mana creep. This one actually might be worth adding in. Hold on. I'm trying to think here. This instead of like Lightning Helix might be the play. I do like that card a lot. Why no Magmatic? Magmatic is okay, but again, it's just a 4/5 flyer at the end of the day. I mean, I know it does slow them down on the mana a little bit, but it's like, what it's actually trying to do. I try to lean into themes, right? I try to lean into themes pretty heavy. This card is really good because it slows them down, and it's, I don't know, I guess it's pretty good. If it doubles its effects from Roaming Throne too, I guess that could be really solid. There's an argument there for sure. I mean, maybe these 2 cards I can see for sure being options. I really like the Roaming Throne idea too. Yeah, I like this package, but now we got to figure out what we want to cut. Maybe I take out the Servant and then just lean into the orb instead of the Servant. Yeah, maybe that's the move. All right, we can try this out. I mean, I'm not opposed to this sort of package. This right here only being able to spend on dragons, right? If that mana is spent... Oh, no, you actually get to use it if you don't want to, also on non-dragons. So I could use it to technically open up the room on this side of things, too. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. I actually want to do this, though. Do we even want the River Regent to begin with? Maybe I just want to like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Regent is really good. Maybe I only want 2. Maybe I only want 2 and just go with like I was saying earlier, I kind of want to throw in like 2 of these for card draw. Oh, am I still over by 1? I am. All right, I guess. No, let's do this and this. All right, let's try this out and see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I know this is not exactly like everybody's sort of idea of how dragons should be ran. I know with dragons you got a lot more options, like we were talking about Teamer with ramp and stuff like that, but we're gonna try this Jeskai. I want to see how it works out, man. I really want to lean into Roaming Throne and like doubling the effects of these dragons, and now that we're gonna be using the Magmatic, that one might be pretty cool too. We'll see. Give me 2 seconds though, guys. 2 seconds. That was fun. We lost ourselves our Momo. All right, I guess we'll just do this then and say go. See, and then we lose Momo and it's like, dang, dude, now I've got to sit here until turn 4 to do anything, which is kind of a long time. Guess that works out pretty nice. Let's choose Dragon. Momo gone. I know we needed that Momo. Do you need 4 orbs? I guess we don't need 4 orbs. I guess we can go 3 probably, right? Yeah, that's probably a good point. Didn't think about that. I probably overdid the orbs. You are probably correct with that assumption. All right, now we get to have some fun. We get to blow up some lands. This could be really good. 2 at most. You think 2 at most? I think 3, because I really, if we don't get our ramp, I mean, we just saw Momo get taken out, and you see how we're just kind of get stagnant there. I don't know. Feels like we need more than that. All right, here we go. De-ramp them. And those things get to come in tapped for an entire turn, right? Yeah, the haste could be the pressure that you need for sure, for sure. When do they remove sets from standard? We were just talking about that. I forget what somebody said back here, but if you go back in chat, you might be able to find it. I'm not too sure myself. All right, I need to probably draw and discard some cards here to find a few more maybe removal spells. Okay, we got a land. Dragon. You know what? Let's do this. This might be a mistake, but we'll see. Behold. Draw and discard here. Okay, that's not bad. It's not too bad. I get to gain some life now. This is actually really good. Hold on. Do we pressure? I think we stay back for now because we know the opponent could probably pump up their fire bending, you know, stuff really fast and maybe drop like a ton of like a pump spells, things like that. I really hope they don't mess with my roaming throne, like with the get lost or something, because I am about to have a really good turn next turn. No. Why does that get messed with every time right before I drop the Shrieker on the field, man? That too would have been nice. That would have been so nice. All right, let's get the Shrieker down first. I'm gonna hit them, make them discard a card. Gain some life. Man, if I could have done that twice, forced them to discard their entire hand there. Man. Fine. I think we win the game. It's just a bummer. It's just a bummer. Regent and bounced 4. Land destroying. Yeah, land destruction is nice. I love land destruction. I didn't think it'd be that good, but man, actually stalling them out for the turn is actually so solid. All right, we're firebending 1. We know this. What do these guys do? Whenever this creature attacks, you may pay 2 if you do create a robot. Tapped and attacking. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. I'm guessing they're just gonna pump all their mana into that stuff. Nice, and they get to double the effects. Very nice. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8 mana. So they can do this 4 times. Or is this like a one-time deal? Oh, okay. I thought for sure that'd be a lot worse than that. Could they not pump those more? I feel like they could have pumped those a lot more, right? Oh, I see. They want to put 1 on counters. I think there would have been a lot more value creating more bodies, but to each their own, man. To each their own. Alrighty. Swayze, what do you think of Ashling with dragons? Ashling with dragons? I like that. I like that idea actually quite a bit. Hold on. I like that. Who said that? Cryonics, you genius. Of course it was Cryonics. All right, let's do what we were saying. We want to drop 1 of these, and I'm gonna put Ashling in here. Yes, sir. What a call out. I like that idea. What else did we like and not like? I think I liked the way that felt. Yeah, I don't think I have too many notes other than that. Seems good. Let's try it. Siege Dragon is also good. And Ancient Bronze Dragon. There's a lot of really fun dragons. The problem is they all compete with the same sort of mana drop slots, like 5 and 6 mana and stuff. I like your videos. It seems like you enjoy playing blue in your decks. I like splashing in blue, but I'm not a massive fan of like blue in general. It's probably my least favorite color, but I do like splashing it into some of my deck lists. Is your mana base off now with the changes? No, so we're pretty much pure Jeskai. We're pure Jeskai. It's just we have a splash of black with hold on one second, with the one dragon. Let's do this so I can get down the roaming throne really fast. That seems good. Yeah, so I'm trying not to introduce any other colors. We have a splash of black for one dragon, which is easy to find because we have a lot of lands that produce mana just specifically for dragons. Do you like Winter Night Stories? Winter Night Stories is the draw and discarding effect, right? I'm not a big fan of that card. You know what? Let's do this for blue. Let's pay the life. Get this down. And yeah, we'll probably want to attack, right? Probably. We're looking pretty good right now, man. We're looking pretty good. Terror with roaming throne. Yeah, that'd be pretty disgusting. Okay, we do have the orb. I guess that's pretty cool. If I do the orb, now let's just do the roaming throne. I think roaming throne is definitely the move here, which will give me a dragon, making this additional mana for me to use. Yeah, that seems good. Seems good. Okay, so we've got 4 mana, which is enough to play the Jeskai Shrine Keeper, which allows us to draw 2 cards, gain 2 life with the roaming throne on the field. I feel like roaming throne is the key here. Man, I'm liking this deck now. It's feeling a lot better. We won the last game, and this game seems pretty... I feel pretty confident in where this game is going. Again, I really want to try the Ashling. That was a really funny idea. I am trying to use the Mirror Mind Gathering Stone and Heir Apparent, but I can't seem to get it to work. Do you have any suggestions with the little as you have given? As little as I've given? Mirror Mind Gathering Stones. I'm not too sure what the Mirror Minded Gathering Stones are. I don't know what that card is. Mirror Mind Gathering Stones. Oh shoot. Oh no. The opponent just dropped an Ouroboros, guys. We're in trouble. We are in trouble. Guess that goes in tapped. And hope that next turn we can win. Assuming we don't lose here. It all comes down to whether or not they can get like a double Ouroboros or like drop something massive. This is bad. This is really bad. Play 4 roaming thrones? No, I don't think so. I mean, I don't know if I want to make that many 4 drops in the deck. I don't know. Because we do have the magmatics as well, so I don't want to have the 4 drops too congested up there. Oh my god, Cryonics, brother. Oh, you did not have to do that, my guy. Oh my god, Cryonics dropped 50 gifted members in the chat. Please, guys, please show some love to Cryonics in the chat. This is like the 10th time this man has dropped 50 gifted in our chat and graced us with such an amazing... Oh my gosh, this guy, I don't even know what to say anymore. I appreciate that, brother, very, very much. 5, 10. So if I block here, we got 5, 9, 13. Wow, I think we just barely survived. Oh, this wasn't attacking. Oh, I thought this was attacking in. Got him. Cryonics, you absolute animal, dude. Brother. You sniped yourself, it says? Oh, you got gifted as well? Nice. That's funny. I'm glad you got gifted by yourself, man. That's awesome. You are... You're amazing, brother. I appreciate that more than you'll ever know. Seriously, thank you for the 50, brother. Man, you guys are just... Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I just don't know what to say anymore, man. You guys do this so often now. At this point, it's like, I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot, and I'm sure it's probably pretty annoying. But I genuinely can't say how much that means to me and what it, what that does, So I appreciate it very, very much, truly. And you really don't have to do that again ever, man. That's so much. That's such a big amount. Like. That is a ridiculous amount of gifted memberships, man. Oh, man. Thanking yourself is diabolical. That's funny. Yeah, he did. That's funny. Penguin with 22 as well in the super chat says, since I own all my decks to you, thanks for the content, brother. I appreciate that very much. I'm gonna try to jump into another game, but I gotta keep telling you guys thank you. Like $22 in the super chat. That's just, you guys are unreal, man. Swayze, the mirror mind is in the hairbending deck. It makes the tokens and copies of monsters the mind is equipped to. Oh, mirror mind. Is that what we were talking about? We're talking about the mirror mind in the heir apparent deck. I think we literally just did a video on that very recently. If you want to go check it out, we just did something very similar with those cards. If you go back and just look at our last mono white heir apparent build, I'm pretty sure it'll be there. All right, let's try this. You're the top Magic dude, man. Your content to me is so good, relatable, and the decks are fire. Nico, I appreciate the kind words, brother. I mean, I appreciate, again, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys and how kind you guys are, and just how awesome you've been to me. But sometimes it just feels a little surreal, and it feels like a little strange to, I don't know. It's a lot, man. Thank you. Hard to fathom, man. It's hard to fathom. Ooh, Ashling. Hold on now. This might be the play. This might be the play. I think we dropped the Sarkhan. I think so. Ashling, wait, is this only for 5 mana or 4 mana spells? I can't remember. 4 or greater, which is even better. Let's go. Oh my gosh, and then Neil comes in with another 5. Neil, what did you just do? 5 earlier, man? Neil with another 5 in the super chat. Hold on, let me read your message. I'm just going back here because I'm pretty sure, yeah, I can't go back that far, but Cryonics in the mix with massive Swayze support. I tossed that cheddar too, but it's a little short, love. Oh my gosh, I love how when you when Neil drops a super chat, it always comes with a sweet rap. I love that. Thank you, Neil, for the 5 and for the rap. That was clean. That was clean. Too funny, man. All right, we auto pay this, flip it over. Let's add guess we add white. Play this. Oh, I did it wrong, huh? Did I do it wrong? Yeah, I did it wrong. I should have done red. Oh, I should have done red. I did it incorrectly. Darn it. Okay, well, you live and you learn, right? You live and you learn. Did that a little bit incorrectly there. Could have had the Momo and the Magmatic down. Messed that one up. You only need 2 videos and it's pre-release. Billy, I'm looking forward to seeing the pre-release matchups. Hey, let's go. Yeah, we get matched up against Billy a lot, huh? That's funny. Hey Swayze, have you considered using some vocalist instead of throne or split 2 each? No, I think, hold on, did they just swing in with that? No, I think that I'd rather stick with roaming throne only because of the built-in ward that it has. right, so this time we choose red. We're gonna decline that actually. And if we do this, we can still play this, right? Clutch. I will trade this if they want to. I don't think they will. Nice. Okay, so next time we will flip the Ashling over though, because I need to draw another card and discard some of these lands. It really comes down to whether or not they have another Sheltered by Ghost effect or something like that, you know? That's fine. They can have that. I think we're gonna win this one, guys. I do. Let's choose red again. Sure. Let's discard the Steam Vents. Okay. Not too shabby. Get in there with this. Okay, let's draw a card. This is going really well. This is going extremely well, except for the fact that I'm only drawing lands and ramp spells at the moment. Not ideal. They did miss another spell though. They don't have any. It seems like this is another land drop, really. Auto pay. Yes, let's auto pay that. Okay, so I think we play this, and this. Dude, we're actually slamming right now, doing so good. Wow, they let that get through. That's 2 more cards. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Let's go, dude. That's what I'm talking about. So we have Ward 2 on this guy, so we're not touching that, but we are gonna probably end up blowing up the Scavenger and the Vendor on this next turn, which is awesome. Sure. You know, actually I could probably just deal the damage straight to their face and win the game, huh? You could. I think we take the 5, that's fine. Oh my gosh, this game is so sick. Dude, dragons are looking good now, man. We might just make this a video and post it tomorrow anyways. Let's do black so I can get this down. You know what? Sure, auto pay is fine. I think we could drop off this. Okay, that's solid. Two damage there, 2 damage there. They can't block. We swing in, and that will do it. 4. They can't block. 4. They okay. Perfect. GG's. Oh my gosh, that went so well. That went so well. Dragon's Deck video coming soon. Yeah, pretty soon, man. It's feeling good. I mean, what are we now? 3-0 in the last couple of games. It's feeling really good. I mean, I don't know why we wouldn't. It just seems like it's going well. If I can put together a video today, after, you know, lunch or whatever, we'll see what I can do. I'll try my best. Oh, I didn't realize how late it was getting. I need to eat some lunch actually pretty soon here. Let me see if my wife texted me. She usually does around here. Yep, she did. Hold on. Oh no. Sorry, the wife texted. She's not having a good day at work. She's been having a couple of rough days at work, man. It's been tough for her lately. She's got a lot on her plate right now at work. That's tough. Let me see. So this hand looks pretty good. Wisconsin, thank you so much for the Marty Mob membership. Is this a brand new one? Let's go, man. Welcome to the Marty Mob, brother. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you for the support, and thank you for becoming a Marty Mob member. That's awesome. I thought you already were. I don't know why I thought you were already, but I think because your name is just always here in the chat. Dragon deck video. Yeah, we already said that one. Wait, what? Also turn on lifted sub. How to get this other random picks. Okay, I'm just reading the chat, making sure I'm all caught up here. All right, so let's go with red. And let's take that out. Seems good to me. Unfortunately, it looks like Magmatic's not going to get any targets on the lands because it's mono red. You never know, though. Would Dragonhawk be a good addition to the deck, or is it not good enough to replace something? I like Dragonhawk, and I know a lot of people run Dragonhawk. But yeah, I'm not a massive fan of the card. I'm going to go Dragon Orb so I can do this next turn. I'm not blocking, so have at it. Take your attack, whatever. This thing has Ward Pay to Life. That's totally worth it, in my opinion. I've been playing the Angels deck during this video and went from 89% to 92% onward and upward. Let's go. Which Angel deck? The one we just showed, or what? Oh, this is bad. This is bad because I'm gonna have to take 4 this time because these guys are stacked up now. But I do get the 2 right back. Let's choose red. I think we leave the 4/4 back to make a block here, potentially. I mean, we're losing the battle at the moment. I could have taken him down to 12, but that wouldn't have made sense just to take another attack from the Hired Claw and the Squelcher. Okay. Interesting. So they are sending in both here. I am going to block the Squelcher, I think, is the play, because this can pump itself, and then also, who knows, they might have a burn spell. I mean, it doesn't matter. If they have a burn spell, they got us either way. Like, if they have, like, a shock effect here, they definitely have us. Alright, I like the idea of blowing up these lands. They seem a little bit annoying. And again, I definitely think just sending this in for now and just waiting and being patient, because I think next turn I should be able to win the game, right? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This will be, yeah, this will be a 2. Perfect. I can win next turn. As long as my creatures don't die somehow, I should win this next turn. Mono red, man. Beating mono red. Yeah, the Angel deck you just showed, I already had it in previous one and updated it quickly. Yeah, I'm glad you're finding success with it. I've been so up and down with that deck, man. I've got a love-hate relationship with that one right now. It's got some really good games, and then sometimes it just doesn't cut it, man. Wow, we are cooking. We're absolutely cooking right now. Last game, if this one's a win, I mean, who knows? Maybe I just take the VOD here and just make it into a video. Maybe. I just forgot to renew. Glad to be back though. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you remember. Okay, that makes sense. I thought you remember already. Let's keep this hand. This looks good. Ward pay for life. Yeah, that was scary. That was a bad one. That was a bad one. GG's, you won. I'm your opponent. Oh, hey, what's going on, man? That's funny how often that happens. That's cool. Couple options here. I think I'm gonna play Momo. I don't know, man. Nah, it's Sarkhan. Nah. Let's go Sarkhan here. Yeah, I think I'd rather lose that Sarkhan that way than I would a Momo, so that worked out. Pass the turn for now. I don't want to waste that treasure just yet. If I can get roaming thrown down first with that treasure, I'll take it. Please resolve. Oh, it's not gonna resolve. It's not gonna resolve, guys. Oh, it resolves. Just kidding. Just kidding. I always had faith it would resolve. Of course. Of course. Never had a doubt. Never a doubt in my mind. The ward on it does not matter because of the nowhere to run, by the way. Sick. Sick. All right, I think we met our match, guys. I think we finally met our match. I'm just shocked. I'm casually playing while watching your stream. Let's go, man. That's awesome. Okay, how do I turn it on so I can possibly get a gifted sub? I don't actually know how that works. That's gonna have to be for the chat to answer. Can I just say, guys, one more time, I appreciate you guys all being here and hanging out with me today. I really, really do. It's been a really fun stream. Let's go. Wait, I almost chose angels. Dragon. Let's do this. And then next turn we can start doing some crazy nonsense. Unfortunately, I think we're a little too far behind though at this point. This shows Eldrazi, which a little strange, right? What's that? What is the Excruciator? What creature type is the Doomsday Excruciator? Is it an Eldrazi? I don't think it is, right? I think it's just this guy, right? So we're playing the Cavern of Souls just to resolve this guy. That seems kind of weird. Fair enough. That's pretty cool though, because the Greed's Gambit can just sacrifice the Vestige instead of these guys. I respect that. All right, so keep in mind at any point I could gain 10 life here with this, with the Roaming Throne down, of course. Doubling the effects of their ETBs. What in the world is this deck list, man? I mean, they've obviously got to be trying to pass that over to me, right? Like they're trying to do the gifting thing, maybe with that bird. Hard to say. Appreciate you, Angel. Appreciate you. Started watching your stuff since Edge of Eternities. That's not too long ago. That's pretty cool. Okay, well, this is bad. A second copy of the Gambit is really bad, especially when they get it off the Vestige, which means they don't actually have to do its ability on the end step for the turn. That's so good. I actually like this deck that they've got going on quite a bit here. They have to discard the hand size though. It's finally our turn. Let's go. Definitely gonna get this in. Swing in. I gotta gain some life, draw some cards. Gonna have to block with Momo, and then I mean, I don't think I can do anything here. These flyers are just, yeah, they got us with the flyers here, man. So we got what, 6 times the 2 is 12. I guess I can block here. No, I can't. Regent's going to send back the Momo. Perfect. Good game. I mean, it was a really, really cool deck list, I will say. I will give him credit for that because the Greed's Gambit was pretty awesome with the Vestige. I like how the Vestige doesn't actually set off the end step trigger of it, which is really good. Pretty sweet. It's so funny when you destroy the Gambit. I know, right? You get to blow up everything. It is really fun. All right, guys. That though is going to do it for the stream today. That I may just make that into a video for tomorrow, saying we missed one today. I don't know. I still don't really know how to pull a video off of the stream, but I don't even know how long we played Dragons. But it seemed like it was a bit, at least 40 minutes, right? I don't know. Maybe we'll break it down and talk about it and make a video out of it tomorrow. But thank you guys so much for watching today, and also, you know, I just gotta again thank specifically Cryonics. I mean, Cryonics dropping that 50. I genuinely don't, I try not, at least I try not to. I'm sure I do sometimes, but I genuinely don't forget a lot of what you guys do when it comes to that kind of stuff. It means a lot, and it sticks with me. So thank you for that, and appreciate you all very, very much. Here's the Dragons list though. Let me pull it up fast so you guys can see it. It's actually coming together nicely now, thanks to the help of you guys. You guys helped make this one work pretty nicely. But thank you guys. I'll see you guys when I'm going to see you guys again. Maybe tomorrow, maybe with another video. I am going to be having to study, I think, the TMNT cards this weekend. There may be like a top 10 video for members only on that. I try to do that, you know, as much as I can for the new sets coming out. So there might be a video with me breaking down my favorite cards of the new set. Ink, thank you for the one gifted. I appreciate that. Ink with another gifted, man. I think that's a total of 3 from Ink. Appreciate that as well. But that does it for me. Thanks for hanging out, guys. You're the best community anybody could ever have, and I mean that. I'm not just saying that. I'm not being biased. That's a fact. But thank you, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, appreciate you, and yeah, enjoy the dragons, man. Dragons are cooking. Peace.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, you know Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah, it's custom to cheddar. Talking real crazy if you think that you better. You got full control and he ain't gonna let her. Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, you know Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Yeah, yeah, all of the time. Yeah, yeah, all of the time.